What's up everyone, Kewbix here, and welcome back to a brand new video. So about a week ago, I unboxed quite a few flagship speed cubes, and so in this video, I just really wanted to show you 3 cubes that absolutely blew my mind. So these are the 3 ZhiLong mini cubes, and so we have the 3x3, the 4x4, and the 5x5. And so to start off, they feel nearly identical to the MGC cubes, especially the 4x4 and 5x5. So as you can see, here are the 2 4x4s. This is the MGC, which is actually quite a bit bigger than the ZhiLong. And so like I said before, these feel so incredibly similar. Here's the MGC. And here's the ZhiLong. First off, the sound is practically the same. Except the ZhiLong is a slight bit high pitched since it is a little bit smaller. They even have the exact same catches, and they are basically the same cube, except this one is way smaller, which if you have smaller hands like me, this is absolutely perfect for you. It fits super nice, and finger tricks are so easy. Honestly, after using this cube, the MGC just feels so huge, and I feel like I can hardly even grab onto it. And the same thing goes for the 5x5. The MGC is a slight bit more buttery, but the ZhiLong is a slight bit more crispy, which personally I prefer. They have the same exact catches, but the MGC pops a lot more. If you don't have this cube, I definitely recommend the ZhiLong over it because they're basically the exact same cube, except this one, the ZhiLong, does not pop whatsoever. It's super stable, and it may catch every now and then, but it is definitely worth it over the MGC, which even though feels incredible, it has a problem with popping and locking up. So again, if you are someone with a lot smaller hands, I would definitely recommend the ZhiLong over the MGC. Since they feel very similar, they're basically the same cube, except for smaller hands, this one is way more controllable and easy to use. The one problem I have with this cube, and it's only on the 5x5, is that the outer layers are basically the same size as the inner layers, and since they're so tiny, sometimes whenever you try to move the outer layers, you move the inner layers with it, so that might get annoying every now and then, but once you get used to it, it should not happen that much. And then the 3x3 completely blows my mind away as well. The turning is super fluid, and the magnet strength is perfect. Now, this might be a bit small as it is 50 millimeters, and so the 4x4 is the exact same size as a normal size 3x3. It's about 56 millimeters. And I'm pretty sure the 5x5 is about 57 or 58, so definitely way smaller than a normal 5x5, but the 3x3 feels the most different. After using this cube, normal size 3x3s definitely feel really big, but again, if you have smaller hands, I would definitely recommend this cube. It is super good. Finger tricks are so easy, and the turning is just so incredibly fluid, buttery, and smooth. This is also great for one-handed. Now, I'm not that good at one-handed, so I can't really tell you much about that, but I just know that out of the cubes I have tried for one-handed, this is definitely in the top few. All the turns are super nice on this, like the middle turns and the outer turns, and it snaps right back into place so easy. It's super stable, and overall it's so enjoyable to turn and solve on. I just want to say now that I get basically the exact same times, if not better, with all of these ZhiLong cubes. So they are all potentially my mains. Definitely the 4x4 and 5x5 have become my mains. I'm not sure about the 3x3, it might just be a little bit small for me, but if you're a young cuber with small hands, I'd definitely go for this cube. They're honestly super crazy out of the box. They hardly need any break-in, and even just any lube like DNM or silk works perfectly in these cubes. Also, even straight out of the box, the corner cutting is really good. It's about 1 3/4 pieces on the 3x3, almost 2, and on the 4x4, it's almost 2 pieces, about the same as the 3x3, and then on the 5x5, it is 2 full pieces. That is just incredible. I have not seen many cubes recently that can do that. So that brings me to the final part of the video and what makes these cubes probably stand out the most, and that is the incredibly low price. As you know, the MGC cubes were well known to be very cheap for their absolutely insane performance. The 4x4 comes in at around $20, and the 5x5 just a slight bit more expensive than that, but still in the low 20s. And I would definitely recommend these had it not been for the ZhiLongs that came out, which completely blow these even out of the question. This awesome 3x3 comes in at an incredibly affordable price of only $7.99. That is only $1 away from being the cheapest magnetic 3x3, and it performs so incredibly well. Like I said, I can almost get PRs on this cube. They basically match up to my main speed cube. Then the 4x4 costs $11.99. This is so insane. It performs just like the MGC. It practically is the MGC, except if you have smaller hands. This feels so much better, and it is about $10 cheaper. Guys, this is literally half the price of the MGC. That is just so amazing, and I hardly have any more words other than amazing, incredible, awesome, insane, and basically everything I've already said before. The performance is absolutely outstanding, and compared to the MGC, this is definitely a lot more worth it. And then finally we have the 5x5, which comes in at an incredible price of $14.99. Now, this is about $10 or maybe a little bit less cheaper than the MGC, and it performs the exact same, maybe a little bit more crispy turning, which a lot of people, including me, prefer. Finger tricks are also easier on this cube as it does not pop nearly as much as the MGC. And again, the only downside I have on this cube is that sometimes the middle layers might turn with the outer layers because of the small size. But if I haven't said this enough, or if you haven't caught on yet, if you have small hands, definitely get these cubes. I cannot stress it even more. These are so worth it. These are the best cubes for their size, their price, just their performance, and they just completely blow my mind away. I've switched to the 5x5 and the 4x4 as my main, and other than that, I honestly do not know what else to say. These are so incredible, and if you want them for an even cheaper and more amazing price, you can buy them as a bundle, which gives you 10% off each of the cubes, and so that makes the total price $31.47. And to make things even better, you can use discount code Kewbix at checkout to get 5% off your entire order and make this go under $30. That is just absolutely insane. Under $30 for these three incredible flagship cubes. It literally cannot get any better than that, so I can't stress it anymore. Definitely get these cubes if you haven't already. So that's going to be all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. And I will leave the links to these cubes down in the description below. Comment down below if you have one of these, what your favorite one is. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.